Here we are today. We're going to take some time to practice a few things. First of all, this image was drawn in Procreate. We are going to look into firstly drawing the eyes. And if you see here, we get these almond shapes. And what I'm going to do is we're going to go through as I sketch this out, and this is a little bit sped up, so it's not going to take very long to get through the whole video. But what we're doing here is we're doing layers. We're practicing layers in Procreate. We're practicing how to export our videos in Procreate and how to edit and manipulate them a little bit. So what you're seeing here is the finished product. The drawing has already been completed. This is just a basic sketch. I'm practicing eye shapes. I'm practicing how to fade out my layers. I got that pencil layer in the background right now that has been now faded, and I've created a new layer and I'm drawing ink on top of it. So this is going to be a much bolder brush stroke in the Procreate application. And what we're going to be doing here is just practicing some techniques. So down here on the bottom, we have just started with a shape, and that's our face. And I've drawn a few cross lines there to show where the front of the face is going to be facing down to the left a little bit there. Now what I did, and this happened very quickly in the video, so I'm going to go back over it, is you notice how the eyes just popped up there. They were gone and then they were there. All I did was I copied the layer that had the eye pencil sketch in it before I started doing the inking on there, and I just copied it into my new layer. So my eyes, which I had already created in detail, were just simply shrunk down and brought into the new layer. So what I did there is now I'm able to manipulate the layer, move it over to the right a little bit there, and now we're adding some details with the pencil sketching. So pencil sketching going on here. We're going to keep moving forward with this here. We've got our eyes in, now we've drawn the shapes of the face. I'm doing some harder pencil lines to bring out a little bit of the definition. And then the next step is we're going to, actually the final step is we're just going to ink this last face. So we're going to do the same thing we did before, is we're going to fade out the layer we're working on with our opacity settings. We're just going to drag it way down there, just so that we have a hint of what we were working on before, so it doesn't dominate the picture. And so I could see where my new line work is going to be. That's going to be happening right about now. So the pencil's been finished, and now I slowed this layer down almost as far as I could go. So this is almost stroke for stroke. And all you're seeing here, and it's a little smaller, so it's a little harder to see, but all you're seeing here is me using the line work from the pencils and bringing those out bolder with the ink work. And I'm just going to go through the whole face here, and we are going to just do some basic line work, nothing too fancy. This whole process took me probably about 20 minutes, start to finish. And that's including maybe 30 minutes on top of it, just exporting the video and fiddling around with the settings in first my photoreal and then an iMovie, and then just breaking up the segments of the video to make some parts take a little bit longer, like this last part here. You're seeing the brush strokes from the inking, and then where I was doing the basic pencil work, it was much faster, it was sped up more. And that's just so you could see the process from start to finish on how to get some really basic pencil sketching and some line work in, and really just to demonstrate the power of these, really in this case, these mobile applications we can use on these, in my case, the iPad Pro. And what you can do with these very inexpensive applications. Procreate, I think, is about $7, and everything else I had on here was free. So hope you enjoyed it, and yeah.